Welcome to Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, coming at you from Phnom Penh, Cambodia, even though none of us are Cambodian. How funny. Now, yeah, fun fact, all of Cambodia is just white people. There's no such, the whole country. 95% white people. Who'd have thunk?
Imagine,
they're all in a wedding tent
one
around the
white
corner.
person out there going, wow.
Really? I would have thought
Americans, that was just a joke.
Yeah, that was actually what is not the truth. I'm telling an artful lie.
For the Americans, Cambodia is a country in Asia.
Asia is this faraway land where dragons with no arms and legs fly through the air.
So known as the Orient, where the train came from.
Where paper currency was invented in Asia.
People riding camels need nothing but sushi.
And where tea comes from.
Pandas sometimes live in Asia. What?
But they don't fuck there because they're not interested in fucking.
That's your fun facts for the day about Asia. No, well, I didn't even actually, that wasn't even originally what I was going to say. Dice, Nerds, and Nagas, the D&D podcast for people that just finished masturbating and still want to feel really shameful for another hour or so.
If you want to,
That's the one I prepared.
If you want to continue that shit, we do have a website that's up now, dicenerdsandnagas.com.
We
This
do?
should be by the time that this episode comes out.
Yeah,
What was that address again?
dicenerdsandnagas.gov.
Is there an and in there or no?
A regular, the word, not the
Dice.
ampersand.
Dice.
The word, not the ampersand. So you can find the latest episodes in there and probably links to all
Is
the
it-
podcasty things.
Is it mobile friendly?
It should be. I haven't. Right now, while we're filming, I haven't seen it yet. But by the time this comes out, it will be live.
Ah.
So, yeah.
Also, if you feel shameful after masturbating, don't, because it's perfectly natural.
No, she's wrong. We should all be ashamed of the things we do every day. In our,
In our free time.
yeah.
work,
You should feel.
church.
Remember, kids out there watching, you should be ashamed of your actions all the time, and it should be the main thing you think about as you lie in bed at night, is how ashamed you are of not being the person that your parents want you to be.
Well, this is D&D therapy hour.
There you go. So
Nice.
can we put like a little graphic over it, like kids corner?
They're building it. They're
see.
not.
We're working through a lot of stuff at this table.
Yeah, if we had like a good graphic designer, pop up a link, kids corner. Remember, kids, you should be ashamed.
Rainbow coming over.
You're not good enough.
Guilt, your partner.
Okay, so speaking of not being good enough, our PCs where we left off, we're in the Feywild, it was quite a raucous party that they were having in the Feywild, and old Jessup here just could not resist.
Species relations.
There was probably something close to bestiality. There was people rubbing themselves with butter.
What's that piece?
There were heavy-bosomed bunny women serving liquor. It was,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good time.
Sort of an accent.
But it was totally,
Welcome to Oktoberfest, y'all.
it was detrimental to their mission, though, to be sure. So our Eladrin,
Alad.
Potato.
player jumped in to try and right the party, but it took a stunning strike from Feather Marshal to finally get Jessup to stop partying so hardy.
It's the name of the move and also what it looked like.
Yes. Now, in the Underdark, Akul has just set off on an arduous journey through the Underdark with Meikle to Glowstone. To do what? Nobody knows. It's very mysterious.
Mickle.
Pretty sure it was Mickus at one point.
Mickus
What's that S in there?
Mickelson.
Mickelson McGee.
It's in Svirfneblim, so it's difficult to pronounce.
It is. So,
The to DM translation guide is a little messed up.
yeah, you know. So, I suppose in the Underdark, Akul has been making his way for several days until he reaches the deep gnome city of Glowstone. And city is a bit of a stretch, I guess, but you can see that they've made homes for themselves in the cavernous walls all around. It's a large central green glowstone kind of bathing everything in a sickly light.
That's why it's cold.
Who'd have thunk? Yeah, I didn't even take 10 guesses. My riddles are aplenty.
What are we doing
It's
here?
actually founded
How
by
did we
Ralph
get here?
Glowstone. Nothing to do with that, Ralph.
So let's go through. So in Glowstone, you are met with a lot of distrust, for sure. But with your guide there, you're able to pass along without any difficulties. I shouldn't eat while I'm doing this. So crunch, crunch, crunch. What would you like to accomplish, I guess, in Glowstone? Mickle's wondering, what your goals are. He's willing to help you before doing his own business.
Well, the smithing ability of the Deep Gnomes are pretty well known. So Akul wanted to take this opportunity to see if he could find a smith.
Oh, for sure. There are many skilled artisans in this town. What are you looking for exactly?
I actually wanted to see if he could make me a suit of armor.
Armor, eh? What kind of armor would you like?
Well, I saw something rather unique in Waterdeep, and I was trying to see if we could make something similar. It was this guy who had this cloak that just, I don't know, kind of seemed to be alive, and then when one of the guards shot an arrow at him, and the cloak just kind of covered him.
That sounds like very ingenious armor indeed.
Indeed. So I came to see, I don't know of any human smith that could make something like that, so I wanted to see if maybe the Deep Gnomes could make some craft and wondrous items.
How much gold did you bring? 2,000.
1,500.
1,500.
Oh, 1,500 and the diamond.
And the diamond, which is probably another 1,000. Okay. So 2,500 gold for such a wondrous item might be doable. But they might need an additional task done.
Just 3,000 in total.
Blacksmiths always need
No, 2,500.
2,500 because he had to change the gems to solid currency. So they're like, I'm not paying full price for.
Okay, well, it was
all these.
3,000 minus the gems, though. Out of our gems.
Yes, 3,000 taken out of the gems,
Okay.
but 2,500 of solid value that he's got. So, basically, just to summarize things and finish this little arc off with a tight little bow, you're able to find a blacksmith who can make such armor for you, even rather quickly, as he's one of the more skilled known to the Deep Gnomes, and he has a large workshop with several apprentices, each individually skilled. He requires a staff held by an evil wizard that has plagued this town for quite a while. They pay tribute to him, and he steals their young, basically.
Okay.
So, for his protection, he wants to change that, and you are the perfect candidate to do such a thing.
Okay. Let's go.
So, you, Michael, he'll help lead you over there, and let's just go ahead and have an old-fashioned paladin versus wizard brawl. Real quick, like.
Okay.
Do it.
What do you like?
It's anything like fighting a druid. This is the key.
Please. Have
Burn.
I think we can eat sweets while we do this.
First time I had
You can what?
I think we can eat sweets while we do this.
5-year-old.
So, okay.
After that chocolate, I'm so
So you're in this arch-wizard's lair, a stereotypical cackling madman of a wizard. I would say of the undead variety.
Okay. Nice.
Not exactly a lich, but more like an advanced zombie that refused to die.
Well, Narkle is very, very glad that he gets to help this thing move on.
Yeah, let's go and roll for initiative. This is just going to be a straight up brawl. Akul goes first.
Takes his transformation.
Alright. Rushing the wizard.
Yeah, bomb rushing.
Alright. Perception check.
Oh!
1.
1. Okay. You activate a magical glyph. Doing exactly... 14 damage of electrical damage to you, but you soldier on, able to come to grips with the wizard still.
I'm gonna smack him with. I draw a cloud slicer and I swing at him, and that's a 19 and a 16.
Okay. Both will hit actually.
Why is it different numbers? You rolled the same thing.
No, that's a 6, and that's a 9.
That was on that.
Okay, well then that's
Both
16.
sixes.
Oh, no. That is a 12
Okay.
in the first one, and reroll 1. 14.
12 and 14 damage.
Yeah, but I'm going to drop a smite on that last one.
Okay.
He is undead, so I'm going to do a divine smite.
That blows. It looks like they took that spell out of 5th edition.
What's up?
Tinsu's transformation like makes a wizard super buff and like
That's
really
good.
strong and shit, and you can do some awesome
I
stuff.
did not remember.
Wait, you guys are having a battle now. I should probably put a battle music for you.
Nice.
Yoga battle.
No, this is one of those things where it like cuts over to us and we're just like chilling,
Chilling
cuts
out,
back, and he's
just
like,
walking through the fields of the Feywild. Everything's
So
nice.
I think that Martin
Martin is freaking pissed and it's fixing to go down.
is punching.
Back of the head.
What was that about?
Can I just have 2d8?
nice.
Oh, sorry, can I make it 3? I'll just dump all my spell slots in here. Okay, so that is a 1, 2, 10, 13 onto the smite.
Okay. So that was okay.
Radiant damage.
Gotcha. He's going to respond with a crackling burst of lightning right in your face, just trying to knock you out, basically. Dexterity saving throw.
Nice.
Nice. That would be a 21.
21. Very good. So it'll be half damage. Let's see.
5,000 D8.
D6s actually. 5,000 D6s.
Worse.
Alright, so that's going to be 14, 16, 19.
I'm not a fan of raisins. Unless they're covered in chocolate.
Me neither. Even then.
I only like raisins plain.
About 53 damage halved. So that's 26, we'll say.
It's delicious.
That's fair. That's like
Okay,
Alright, your turn.
magical.
I will swing at him again. And that will be, oh god, 15.
Keep on running together.
15 misses.
Okay.
But you get multiple attacks, don't you?
Yeah, I know, I rolled 2.
Oh. Twinsies, wow.
So 16, 16, and then 15, 15. What the fuck?
They take the Cranberry Drive on.
Okay, let me see what other, if he has any other interesting spells.
Disintegration.
Power word kill.
Power and kill. How many you got under it? You probably got under 100 now.
Okay,
Where did you get the little marks?
one more dart for each spot above first. Let's see what a empowered magic missile can do. Make it level 7.
I got a brooch on me. And it's
The one over
So
here.
that's 3,
It's 9
The
dollars.
new
9 darts. Okay,
9d4 plus
1.
directly that
9d4 plus 9. Then what?
He's just like,
Now this will use up pretty much all his high-level spell slots, but still he's trying to get as much points of damage out of it as he can.
Want some differs?
Let's see, it's 9 of them. 2, 4, 6. I'm good.
She made more complicated.
Meta pigeon.
6, 7.
It's Meta Seagull now.
I don't know. We're in the Feywild. It's more of a meta like.
Satyr. Satyr.
Yeah.
I got to run a
Honest.
high-level wizard with when I ran Curse of Strahd for my students. It's so much fun when you just like, swap out the spells. It's like, what can I do?
29. 33 damage.
Okay.
Force damage.
Oh, I hate this API error.
See mango
How much did you say?
missiles coming out of it.
33?
33, I think, yes.
Okay. Ouchie. Okay. Please. Something over a 10.
Yay!
Same again?
Okay.
That's
no,
an
it's
18.
not. It's an 18, not an 8. Okay, so 18 and 28.
Boom. That hit.
Let's say, what do they say? With cocked dice. You can rest a d4 on top of it, it's fine.
Oh!
Smash.
So that is 19.
Okay, 19 more.
Yeah. And reroll the 1. Ah!
What?
I already rerolled the 1s or 2 ones. So that's 15.
15.
And I will dump another second level spell slot into the smite. And I have 3d8, please.
3 extra.
Yeah.
I think I just got these calibrated.
Not how dice work.
It is. You weigh the atoms down.
Wearing the atoms down on the dice.
Yeah,
Just
you gotta weight them
checking.
down on the bottom, they settle. Everything settles.
Okay, now here's the thing. You should properly roll your ones out first. I just don't generally have the time.
Roll the other.
26.
You roll them all until you hit a 1 because statistically
26 extra on top of
you'll
that?
roll the next one as a 1.
Okay, so that is...
What happens if you roll
A
like
lot
5
of damage.
while you're doing that?
No. It just the second you roll a 1, you stop rolling because the next one won't be a 1.
Before that.
Okay, that's 60 damage right there. So you are able to, with a mighty holy smite, waste this wizard, destroy him. His staff is yours. You're able to give it to the blacksmith. He breaks the staff into pieces and keeps the...
Did I find anything else in the wizard's bar?
You know, that makes sense that there would be more cool shit down there.
Exactly.
Because he's an ancient wizard living in the Underdark.
But you're in such a hurry.
No. He can decide if he's in a hurry or not.
We're just joking.
Let's see, can I see
Certainly not.
the Dungeon Master guide? Do we have one?
I do. It's
I
here,
saw
it's here,
PHP,
it's
but-
over
There it
there.
is. I got it.
We'll do a random roll
What are
thing
you
for it.
doing?
Okay.
It's still not quite the one, you know? It doesn't
Fine,
matter.
yeah.
You get some other nice armor they
A
got.
joke.
They can't decide.
Another bit of armor, yeah.
It's nothing worse than getting a magic item which you really want, and then getting another magic item that's like you really, really want as well. And they're both armor. Well, they're both-
Okay,
they're
go
both
ahead and
armor.
roll a d100.
Martin joined.
And I'm
so
keeping the
late. Martin
table
doesn't
to
have any
myself.
questions. I'm just saying.
That would be 39.
39.
I can do some.
Okay, you found a potion of speed.
Evil one.
And go ahead, roll again.
True. I had it. It's just now a little bit more easy.
58. Alright, you find
A bag of nips.
a...
Who got them off?
They did.
What was it, 59?
Jack and Jill.
They themselves?
Jack and Jill.
58.
58, okay. And a potion of invulnerability.
Sounds like you said potion of vulnerability.
No, invulnerability. So you will not be vulnerable.
So we can call you all kinds of names. And you
It won't even hurt your feelings at all.
You need to go to a safe place.
But no, I was just thinking to myself the other day. I was like, man, I felt really safe using it here because
Alright, so I would say after that, you're able, if you pay them all the money, you'll be able to have that armor for them.
Okay.
Did him a great favor. And I'll have to look up the stats for that armor. I think you have it already somewhere. So yeah, Len, you can catch up with them in the Feywild.
Okay.
Decked out. Like a boss.
How would I go there? Like, I mean, am I going back to the door and then starting at the beginning? Or?
Probably would be easiest, or I guess the most simple way would be to return back to the village, then through the Inn of Doors.
Is that armor white? So I want to go Gandalf when he comes back.
Gandalf!
So
Left him in the Underdark.
his trip has been roughly 1 week.
Yes.
3 days, a day there, 3 days back.
In the material plane.
Oh no, wait! But he took a day before he went. 2 days before he went, because he went into Whitestone. So that's like a week and a day
Alright.
behind us.
That makes sense.
Question
So
mark. That's a question.
I would say that sounds pretty good to me. Yeah. So about a week and a day in the Underdark, and you didn't even go crazy.
I sent you the stats.
In fact, I'm saner than I've ever been. Okay. Send a photo. Didn't send the photo. It says downloading photo.
How old did it photo?
2, 4. Okay, and that works for me. Right, and so I would say we probably have a little time in the Feywild, and then he shows up in a bit. So you guys travel.
We are fixing to have stuff to settle.
Yeah,
I think,
so-
first.
The scene change back to the shifting fields of the Feywild. Jessup has been saved from the mad fool's party, and a strange reaction has taken place as he was taken away. His nose has formed into what appears to be something of a pig snout.
He was in wolf form at the time, so does
When he changes back, it will.
Okay. Jeez.
Okay, cool. When we get a decent amount of space away,
Am I still unconscious for this? Still stunned or whatever?
I'm
6
sure.
seconds.
Cool. How long? I was
6
gonna
seconds.
ask.
Yeah,
is
it's
this-
just around. I just run him out in my last and the rest of my round, and then.
Okay.
There it is. Got the photo.
Hello.
I'm sorry.
Pleasure. Nice to meet you. What's your name again?
Terribly sorry. I didn't have a chance to
Who is this?
sort of introduce myself.
Hey! You were doing the party thing. We did the good stuff. You can just be quiet for just a touch.
Please calm yourself, young man.
Before you harm yourself.
Hold it, thine tits.
My name is Lily too. I was sent by the Summer Queen to come and find you, and I was hoping to reach you before you reached the party, but unfortunately, I was a bit late. Your names are? The Queen did not tell me.
For the marshal.
For the Marshal.
Well,
Met, young wolf.
I'm Jessup.
I'm not that young.
You'll,
Older than me.
you just need a little bit of time, and you'll be fine again. Don't worry too much.
Has he been like that?
Yes, you're aware
You
that
deserve every look that I
the
give you.
mortals that go to the
Sorry,
party.
your name?
Minor illusion
Apology.
face.
I'm Marta.
Martin.
It's a pleasure to meet you. I got like a little business to deal with here for a second. I don't know if you want to be present for that or not.
I don't mind being present. It's fine.
Excellent.
I'll just stand to one side and let you guys sort of sort out your little issues.
Can everyone please make a charisma saving throw for me, please? Yeah, it's on a truth.
All of us.
You are,
he's gonna
I'm
try.
listening.
Natural 20. -1 is
I did step aside.
It's 15 feet.
Okay.
What? It was.
I suppose.
12.
Oh my god. That is hilarious. I wish that would have gone
Okay.
through, actually. That would have been something.
12, I probably
Does
have.
anyone have a way to make him not save? Anyone at all? Anyone?
To make
Can
it?
the DM just make him not save, like...
Oh, what? Not make the stone of truth thing so he can't lie?
He rolled a natural 20.
Minus ones.
Minus
I
1 is
mean-
19. He needed to not beat a 17. He's recently been
I don't-
charmed. He could be at disadvantage.
Does the person know?
He's got a nose thing. That's definitely a charisma disadvantage.
I'm ready.
I specifically want the truth out of you, and I don't trust you to tell me the truth.
I mean,
Well, if you want,
I can't. I
if
don't
you
think I
want
can
to-
change
if
this
you want to
roll.
Just let it.
Oh,
happen.
will you?
I can just let it happen.
Will you?
No, but you won't know though. So it still doesn't help.
If you tell us, I can.
But you might as well just ask him to tell you the truth and forget about the spell. It
Yeah,
doesn't
but I
matter.
don't trust him to tell the truth. In Zone of Truth, you
You guys
can
have had to
choose
do
not to
Do you
shoot.
know in the spell if the person resisted or not?
Well, everyone knows that the spell was cast.
Yeah.
So you
You
felt
know
a
whether
wave
you
of
failed
magic come over you and you reject it, or whatever.
Did you know he rejected it? Or not?
I don't know if I would know or not.
I think I'm aware that it's been caused, but
I assume
I would say,
know.
yeah, I would say you would maybe know if it worked or not. That's kind of weird. It's something to think about for sure.
I'm pretty sure.
But my gut
Try
instinct
again.
is
I would just try again.
cast it again. Yeah, burn those slots.
hey, dude.
Hey.
What was that?
Well, here's the thing.
I think you look funny with your nose like that.
You do look. In fact,
I gotta fix.
So
this.
you failed the roll.
I guess I should roll for myself. I passed.
I don't think you would be
I
affected
don't
by your
think-
own zone
well,
of
it's
truth.
in a because it's in a radius of 15 feet, so it's 30-foot diameter. I'm
I'm
not
insecure
really
talking to
certain.
You
dwarves.
could just put it like in front of you.
I could,
Yeah, the
but I
radius.
didn't.
Huh.
It's fine. I
I
passed.
feel
the
like I'm supposed to know them and I don't.
But you know who you are.
I know I am. But dwarves always expect me to be something else.
People expect me to rip their throats out sometimes, but I don't always.
Oh, can I just ask if this is a thing that charms me?
I don't know because it's considered control.
Is it?
Right, yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
it charm?
Oh, okay. Because I have advantage against being charmed.
And in
me
the spell
double
description
check.
it says the creature is
Charmed.
charmed by
Yeah,
this.
so some of them they don't count
You
for
can be
that.
evasive. You do not. You're not compelled to speak.
Yeah.
But everything you do say has to be
I
true.
want to be
Did you-
taller.
I mean-
I want to be
Did
taller.
you want me to?
I wish I was a
wanted-
little bit
I
taller.
wanted
I wish
you
I was a baller.
specifically to be affected by this.
Well, if you want to cast it again, I mean.
I will cast again if you'll not oppose it.
Sure.
Okay, second zone of truth.
If he doesn't
It
oppose
affects-
it, then yeah.
Both of them.
All three of them.
Yeah, I think you said you were gonna let them have their space.
Yeah, but I don't care. I'm happy.
Did you go better than 30 feet away? 15 feet from
No,
me?
I rolled a 1.
Oh, that's right.
Alright, so you're truthful then.
It's fine, but
Alright.
I'm here.
I'll wander off and talk to her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if you just kind of wanna... What
I'm still telling the
the
truth from the first one.
hell, Jessup?
Alright, so we should only have one
What
conversation.
the God's damned hell are you doing?
I don't know. It's just the music was really good, and I just felt like it'd be a good
No, no,
idea
no,
to
no, 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 no.
hear
What are you doing?
Talking to you
What's your plan?
for.
I don't know. You've been cagey and secretive, and you keep talking about wanting to change things and to do things, and now you do shit like this. What are you trying to do?
What am I trying to do? I'm trying to find a way to make things better.
Vague.
I would like to see if Titania can help us out with some form of power.
Like what?
It depends. I mean, it would be nice if somehow she can, I don't know, grant a wish or give us some boons or something like that. And if she can bring us back to the time that we need to leave from, at least we'd have a better chance against everything. You know?
When you were talking to the priest / Mistra,
Yes.
you were very, very vague with me about what you were trying to accomplish.
Okay.
I want to know what it is. Because I thought I could look to you for guidance. I thought that you could serve as some sort of like conscience for me. Because clearly I've screwed up all of these choices. I don't know what's going on, but then we could come here and you do this?
Well, I'll be honest, I didn't really expect this place to affect me this much. I guess I've just got to get used to how things work here, but my goal, I want to try and take some new portfolio.
What does that mean?
I want to try and send to Godhood to be better and to help out more, be able to help people. I don't trust that the remnants of her power are going to go to the right places. I don't necessarily know what kinds of beings to trust anymore, aside from my companions. And that reminds me, I should really give Feather a good apology. I don't feel like I've been very good to him about his choices and actions, and I don't really understand what happened with Zimri back there and with you guys, but clearly I kind of feel like I need to be better, so I want to come here to be better. And power has never been something that's been on my mind until recently. We've been coming up against all these things, and I'm going to need power, and I'm going to need to do things in a way that I think are right. I mean, I honestly have no idea what happened there. I'm not going to lie, I kind of felt pretty good. You know, I haven't been laid in a while.
I don't think any of you guys have been laid in a while in this game.
To be fair, I've only known you guys for 2 weeks. I had a rich sex life before I met you guys.
Still a virgin.
Yeah, it was the moment I met you guys that it all stopped.
A virgin through choice.
Are you close enough?
Like Seinfeld, basically. That's your superpower.
I think that's
It's a choice.
really nice and wonderful compliment that you want to look towards me for a form of conscience. I think, as I said to you, I don't think you're here by accident. I don't think any of us are here by accident. I apologize for what happened there. I am currently still mortal, so stuff like that is going to happen. But, if as I said before, you were right about some things, so I think it's got to be a two-way street, I don't think you're without your own guidance, too. And, I never really said this straight out before, but I do apologize for not listening to you in the first place, about trying to seek out those people to help out before. I think things would have gone a whole lot differently.
Oh.
I'm sorry about all that there, and I hope you have any chance of a restoration spell?
No, I think it looks too fine. Listen,
Wants to be
apology
a god.
received.
Okay.
I'm not certain that it's accepted, but you should probably go apologize to Feather.
Yeah.
While he'll currently believe that you actually mean it.
Alright. I will. So are you two having a conversation on your own while...
I'm not necessarily.
Well,
Unless she wants to.
I mean, I would talk to you. If you
I would, I just would say, obviously because we're both telling the truth, your party seems to be a little bit sort of lost. And as someone who deals with lost things a lot,
You must like us then.
you intrigue me greatly.
We're not lost. We're just
You're very lost.
we're just on different paths at the moment, but they will converge again.
Sure. Okay.
I have faith that they will.
Okay. It's interesting.
Little one.
Little one?
I call her little one. Yeah. She called me young man earlier.
But she's like a tall...
Doesn't matter. I'm very conscious about my age.
Little one.
How old are you?
70. You're probably like 400 or something.
No, I'm only 105.
Oh, okay. Well, you look much younger, so I'm like little one.
It's okay. I mean, with age comes better understanding of things, and you'll get there.
We all notice as if you're going to spend any time with us, we fight and we complain and we don't agree with each other, but does any family really? It's just how we are, and we move on.
I look around and I'm like, must have had interesting parents.
You think we're family?
You're not
You're
there.
not here yet.
We
You didn't hear that.
Okay, well that's interesting. Do you believe that what you guys are doing is for good?
Right now, I actually do not know what we're doing, so I have no idea. I believe I am for good. I do not want to do evil. I want people to be happy and not have to fight in wars that bigger things are messing up with people's lives.
Interesting. For the time being, I'm just here to escort you to the Summer Queen and basically make sure you guys get there okay.
Alright, wariness begins to overtake the party
woken up.
as you make your way.
Weariness.
I want to
Yeah.
talk to him as well while Slender the Fix and
How long does that spell?
Alright, so before you guys move on then, you can speak to Feather Marshal, obviously.
I woke up and I'm like, hey, first of all, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Apologies for what happened there.
Stop bacon.
Not gonna lie, it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I don't know what came over me. Second of all,
What was the spell?
I give Feather a big hug and I say, I'm
Time.
really sorry for being such a dick down in the basement of that temple complex. I feel like maybe you were trying to do the right thing by your standards at the time, and I don't think I made things easier for any of us. And I may not have been 100%, on. I didn't lay out everything that I wanted to do in this letter, but if you want to know why I wanted to come here, I'm hoping that the Sun Queen can give us some boons or something to be more powerful to fight things. Also, I kind of want to become the next god of the moon. So, there's that.
Does that cool know that?
I think he has an inkling. We talked about things about Ascension, and I've been trying to get information about Ascension. I don't trust what's going to happen with the world without someone's power in hands that I think would carry on her legacy properly.
Doesn't the god that kills the god get their portfolio? Isn't that what happened with all the history we've been reading?
It depends.
Like,
from what
Seabold killed thingy.
From what I understand, it kind of depends situation to situation.
Cool. As you make your way through the meadows and fields of the Feywild, you see a small group standing in the fields chit-chatting with each other. They look familiar, and upon closer inspection you can see Jessup, Feather Marshal Mardum, and one other stranger standing among the
Less
party.
than a day for us.
Yes, it's been a week and a day for him. Or it's been maybe even a week and 2
It
days.
hasn't even been less than a day. It's been like literally 2 hours.
White
My
light behind
passive
it.
perception is 17.
Was it 19?
Don't worry, I saw him coming ages ago.
Little birdie told you.
Literally.
Well, you're clued in by the Summer Queen on how things are in the Feywild, and you spent a lot of time here already.
This is where I come from.
Yeah, so you understand things.
Yeah. Your friend approaches. I believe.
Oh fuck. He's looking fancy.
Yeah, that's
Have that
That's
like 3
new.
hours ago.
jeez.
What do you mean 3 hours? I've been gone for more than a week.
I mean,
Yeah.
like 3 hours here.
It's that time thing.
You've
It's
been
that
gone
time
for
thing.
more than a week.
No, we've been here 3 hours.
Oh, I'm saying from when you left.
What I want to know is, did you see the party on your way to us? There's a party behind the hill.
Yes, you were able to ignore it.
Oh, good thing 2 of us know how to do that.
I
You've
didn't
been
get-
sucked in?
No,
You're like,
I didn't to get in.
people
I turned it off in my head.
and parties and fun. That's not what I'm here for. No.
Again, apologies. I'll try not to let that happen.
Paladin. No, I spent about a week down in the Underdark.
Was Zimpy not with you?
No,
You find her?
turned into a bat and flew off.
Huh.
I have no idea where she is. She's somewhere down in the Underdark.
Or maybe not. Maybe she went back through the inner doors.
The two
You
servants of
literally-
Kunla that she was with left through a gate.
You can scry, can't you? I have her crystal ball.
I can.
We're not in the same plane of existence. We're
That's true.
Does it not work?
No. The only way you can't scry is either if you fail or they did or a different plane.
But do you think you could do your? I mean, you
I could do sending. I could send a message.
How do you ask?
That won't work either.
Whore?
Yes.
I just want to interject. I'm terribly sorry. I know you might be worried for your friend, but the Queen did ask me to bring you quite swiftly to the castle. If possible, could you do that there once we've rested?
We
Yes.
can't.
Yeah, I can also do this while we walk. It goes to
Okay.
other planes of existence.
What?
Um,
Portrait?
no, sending.
It does.
Yeah, there's just a 5% chance it doesn't arrive. I mean, it won't arrive.
Walk and talk.
Okay.
Alright, so
let's
making
go.
your way closer and closer toward the Emerald Palace of Queen Titiana, the sense of wariness
Emerald.
grows and grows
Sorry, are you
within
saying wary or weary? Like tired or
Weird,
like
are we
alert?
scared?
Tired,
Okay, weary.
Weary.
weary. Okay, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I gotcha. That took me a second.
I know, it's like
I totally got what he was trying to say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We're in the Feywild, so...
just lifting your feet for the next step becomes a Herculean
Her
task.
as well? We're in a...
Not as affected, no.
I want to sit down for a bit.
Can I make...
But you realize where you are,
Oh, right.
And-
okay, I see what's happening.
making your way through the tall grass of the Feywild. You stumble across 4 gnomes at a pleasant campsite. The smell of roasted lamb and rabbit wafts through the air. They seem pleased to see you guys
Literally
coming through the
Mark wants to
forest.
start that fire right now. Not even
Alright,
just...
guys, we like just did this, right? We just did the whole, hey, look, inviting party, we should
Now,
not join them thing.
You know these gnomes. They're friendly. They're aligned with the Summer Queen. A little bit strange. Everyone kind of is, but even by gnomish standards, they have odd hobbies. But overall, it's a friendly, safe place for people to stop and rest.
Don't worry. These are friends, actual friends. They're okay. And I say, hey guys, how's it going? They should know me.
Do you just believe that?
Perdita!
Can I make,
Perdita!
can I make an inside check?
My passive insight's 19. Do I believe that?
I suppose so. She's telling the truth.
Insight's so
Telling the truth.
freaking high, man.
I'm not lying to you. As I said, the Queen wants me to get you there as soon as possible, but also she wants you to be comfortable.
Is anyone else getting like really tired?
I'm really
I
sorry.
am very, yeah. No, I assumed it was just kind of like this whole thing, but yeah.
You seem fine.
It's an effect that happens.
Jet lag,
to
right?
some, yeah, kind of.
Yeah, jet lag.
It's
You know
an
what
effect
jet
that
lag is.
So we've just realised we've been here a week and a day, so it's all that tiredness catching up to us.
I should have told them, damn it.
It's something that happens to people who travel for the first
Fey
time
lag.
in
Coined it.
Plain that.
Plane lag. eh?
Not jet lag.
in
Plain that.
Feywild.
Yeah, we don't know what a jet is when we know what a plane is.
Yeah.
Don't
plane.
Plane of existence.
do not be alarmed. Do not be alarmed.
Okay, would you mind, like, I'm not trying to scare anyone or anything, I just want to look around and I see and smell better when I'm in my other form.
Oh, just come and sit with us, y'all. Y'all look so exhausted, and I think a spell of rest would do y'all a world of good.
I'm gonna just shift into my wild hunt form, which gives me advantage to wizard-based checks, and then I'm gonna do a perception check around the general area. I want to see like if there's anything that the gnomes are carrying that look weird. I want to sort of get a smell of the area. If anything smells off, like if there's any intoxicants in the air or anything in the grass or anything like that.
Is it rosemary and garlic? Or is
Yeah.
it more of a Duca Egyptian rub on it?
Rosemary, maybe Mediterranean style.
So Jessup takes a sniff of there and looks around, and I got 23.
23. So you can smell that the flowers in the fields. Their scent wafts through the air. There's the fire, the roasted meat, a small pond off in the distance. You could smell the water and the cattails and stuff. But you don't smell any intoxicants or anything. Some of the spices that they use seem foreign to your senses.
Nothing's catching me, like
Duca.
making me feel like nervous or on guard or anything like that.
No, nothing like that.
I think we're okay. I mean, I know. Maybe my judgment last time wasn't that good.
And you
but
can sense 8,000 shapeshifters within a mile.
probably.
I go in and I
I'll sit down by the fire.
shake hands with all the gnomes and grab a nice cozy spot at the fire and say, "Come join us. Let's relax for a little bit."
Perception check with a secret
Can you
Feywild handshake.
can you do anything? Can you do anything about this?
No, I believe that your friends could if they wanted to, and that I'm gonna leave it up to your friends.
Yeah.
Stay for a bit. Can you do anything about this?
You look fine. It suits you.
You're not gonna let this go for a couple of days,
It's
are you?
something that will pass with time. Don't worry.
So they introduce themselves to you all, which
It's a pig nose.
you know
Big
already.
boy.
They change their name every time.
Yes, yeah.
They've never used one actual name. Their true name is a mystery. But they introduce them. I'm Nefertiti.
Nefertiti.
I'm Cleopatra.
Oh, you got that.
I'm Osiris.
Write it down.
And I'm Nefertiti.
They changed their name.
Wait, there's two Nefertitis?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, so I'm gonna call you Nefer and you TT.
Ah, I like that.
Alright.
So what are y'all's hobbies?
Personally, I like wandering around and never having a clue where I'm going.
That ain't much of a hobby.
I brew tea and smoke weed. None of those
We're
are
not
confusing
as
about it.
That
sounds
I'll work
bet-
that out anyway.
That sounds better, but that ain't a real hobby.
Do you guys have any socks for me? You know I'm always looking for socks.
I got a red one and a blue one that I found, and I thought, I know who would want this one.
I recently started keeping a journal, if that counts.
Oh, great sock and everything.
It's a hobby, but it ain't a good one. What about you, big guy?
Like learning languages.
Got any hobbies?
I do
I
push-ups,
enjoy
pull-ups.
brooding and being quiet.
Brooding.
Does vengeance count as a hobby?
No, not even a little bit. Y'all are some sorry mortals. Do they not have hobbies in the real world anymore, in the material
Don't
plane?
have
I
time.
studied
I met a
languages.
band of bards one time, and I'm pretty sure they had a hobby of stealing everything from everybody.
Shh, that ain't a good hobby either. You want to know a real good hobby?
Yeah.
Kind of
Wait.
leans in like
Is
he's gonna
this
tell a
Nefer
big
or TT?
secret. Never.
Okay.
Crocheting.
Racing.
Racing.
Oh, the thrill of the race.
Like, are we talking like horses, wagons?
Oh, none of that fancy-pantsy, over-encumbered nonsense. No. And he points, there's a small little dirt track around the, next to the fire. Say, no, I'm talking about real racing, the real gritty, dangerous stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Turtle races.
Toad racing.
Toad.
Bang!
racing?
This is gonna be
Y'all ever do any toad racing before?
Is this like where we get turned into toast? That doesn't work with me.
Ha! No, nothing of the sort. Racing toads. None of you ever raced toads back in the world?
Nope. Hey, we had a little competition once.
I actually think it's illegal.
We went new.
Illegal? My, what is the world coming to in these dark and turbulent times?
We'll get used to that.
I'm looking at you and I'm just like,
So never mind.
Zambri.
Yeah, Zambri. Yeah, she's not there.
are you okay there, wolf boy?
No, I was
Little
just
pig boy.
I was just remembering
Well, big.
Little pig.
remember something we did do once. We did a little bit of
Metal
race. You were there. We went noodling with Russ.
What is a noodle?
Yeah, we're noodling.
We like
Hey,
you took it to this
get the fish
pond
out.
and you had to like use your body to catch giant catfish and bring them up.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, you know Russ.
Russ from the swamp?
You know Russ?
Of course we know Russ.
I know Russ.
You know Russ?
He's been running around here the past few weeks.
Giant
Oh, shit.
alligator?
Oh, yeah, I believe
I don't know
Sheila's her
Russ.
name.
Sheila?
Giant.
Is she here?
Oh, yes. You can sometimes catch him. He likes to hang out in the swampy parts.
His
It's pretty
wife, mother,
Aki, isn't
sister,
there?
girlfriend?
Mm-hmm.
His wife, mother, sister.
Now,
It's pretty Aki, isn't here?
y'all never done toad racing.
No.
This sounds like the
You
kind of
know I've
thing.
done it.
Oh, Perdita, you're a toad racing expert. Now, it just brings so much pain to my little heart knowing that you've never experienced the joy of toad racing.
So what are the rules behind this toad race?
Okay, well, here's what I'm gonna do, okay? You all are gonna get to do some real exciting toad racing, and you can have your energy back. Make your way down to the palace even faster. Wouldn't that be what the queen wants, Perdita? Perdita?
I suppose.
What happens when and slash if we lose?
Oh, well, you lose the glory of being able to claim victory, for sure. And those toads can get mighty ornery if you ain't controlling them just right.
Sure.
You're gonna shrink us down. Right, these things.
Well,
Sorry, I got it.
this guy's kind of gotten to the punchline already, so... And they quickly blow a cloud of dust over you all, knocking you out.
Oh, shit.
Upon awakening, you find yourself strapped onto the tiny little saddles on a slimy, wet group of toads. The gnomes tower overhead, hooping and hollering around the sidelines of the dirt track.
I allowed myself. Yeah.
Screams.
Because it's fun.
You little shits!
You little shits!
Divine slide on a toe.
Fuck you! Dear, calm down. It's just a bit of fun.
Cool heads being small.
Let's animal handle this.
So, if y'all want to get out, it's booming. If y'all want to get out, just gotta do the toad race. I got my money on the piggy boy.
I'm gonna cast speak with animals. Alright.
Where is the Kaizen?
And I'm gonna speak to the toad. You know, if you maybe try and convince the others to like lose a little bit, I'll give you a nice treat when we're out of here.
That would be quite unsportsmanlike, don't you think, sir?
Just a bit of fun. I don't usually win these competitions, so I thought maybe I could have a bit of fun there. Or if you're willing, if you don't mind, I could borrow your site for a bit, and then I could race the race.
I just want you to know that if you continue with this line of questioning, I'm gonna have to report you to the commissioner. I am a proud racing toad, and I will win this race fair and square. Do you understand? This is the race of a lifetime.
You do seem like a very robust toad.
You don't understand. Javier took Cynthia from me. This is how I get her back.
Well,
by winning the big race.
Then we had better win, hadn't
Wow.
we? We'd better win, hadn't we?
You hear him growl as much as a toad can growl in Javier's direction.
Which one's Javier?
Oh, that pretty boy over there. He's not a true racer, though. He races dirty.
He races dirty, doesn't he? Interesting.
I've seen it. Oh, Cynthia, if only you knew what I knew about him.
Well, when we get started, I'm gonna cast this little spell on both of us. Help us out a little bit.
It doesn't count if I cheat, man.
Oh no, it's not cheating.
I got a winner fair and square.
Just a bless.
Is
You know
this
what?
is this like
I'll
a
take
battle
your-
royale kind of racing in which we knock each other out of the like?
Just like Mario Kart.
Yeah. Are we like literally trying to sprint the fastest we can, or is this like a?
I'd say you can get as dirty with it as you want.
You know what?
But
If you wanna win this fair
he's
and
just got a
square-
very morally inflexible toad.
If you want to win this fair and square, let's do that. That sounds like a good plan. Let's show that Cynthia that you're the better toad.
So, this will be, to begin with, an animal handling roll to count as the initiative.
All right.
You get advantage since you have spoken to your toad ahead of time.
It's 24. 23.
So 23 for Jessup. And then you have 16 for Akul. 6 for Perdita. 11 for Feather.
10.
10 for
In the
Mardum.
middle.
Okay, so I'll go Jessup, Akul, Feather Marshal, Mardum, and then Perdita. Okay, so the basic thing is, it's just a basic D20 roll for movement, but you can risk crashing your toad for an extra D10 of movement. So if you want a
50? What is it? What's the chance?
it is a skill roll. So I will decide. It'll be either animal handling or riding, something along those lines. If you want to risk the extra movement.
I think we're doing pretty well at the moment. We're in the lead.
He just causes
Do we need to roll initiative for this? Like, to see
I'm
if
pretty sure
our-
that was-
That was the initiative roll.
The initiative. All right.
Can I cast Mage Hand?
Yes,
Invisible?
but you have to wait for your turn though.
All right. So it's us.
Yeah, that's your first. So it's just a D20 roll for movement,
Alright.
and then you can try to push a little extra for.
He wanted to win fair and square, so we're not going to cheat.
Well, it's not cheating. It's just extra movement, but it makes it risky.
So it's animal handling roll.
No, just straight up D20. Whatever you rolled is
15.
your score. 15. Okay. All right. So Jessup makes a strong start. Akul, you're off. The toads are a goes.
16.
16.
I bet he's riding Javier, the dirty, dirty bastard.
Javier, you bastard!
He looked at me when he talked about Javier for the first time, so I'm pretty sure he looked at pretty boy over there and looked straight at me, so I'm pretty sure I
9.
9. Feather Marshal's toad had a little too many flies this morning, and he's full.
Cause step of the wind.
Okay, I'm going.
None of my speed things works on things I ride.
13.
13 for Mardum.
Don't you have
Strong start.
You have advantage with vehicles? Or?
Vehicles, yeah, it was not a vehicle.
Yeah.
I've tried that
So-
before with horses or something else we were riding. Yeah, I remember.
So what I do is I cast, before I start moving, I cast Mage Hand, my invisible Mage Hand,
Okay.
and I send it out in front of me with the specific mission of trying to trip up whatever toad it can trip up.
Okay, I would say from the distance,
Okay, pick
Feather Marshal's the closest, then Mardum, then Jessup, then Akul's in the
It's
front.
actually right next to me.
Next to him now.
13.
9. Okay, so you're neck and neck with Feather Marshal.
Yeah, I know.
There you go.
Are you gonna-
16, 15, 13.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
it's-
you and me, right?
So you're still first in initiative.
He was,
Yeah.
The roll is just how far you go.
Before you go,
Yeah,
yeah.
so we moved 15 feet, you moved 13.
Yeah.
Yes, but what he was describing was
Closest to me.
closest to
Oh, okay,
her.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. So, Jessup, you're up again. Your toad says, "Go for it, push for it, man. I can take it. I can handle it. Can you?"
Just run
Damn
faster.
straight. It's green, so toads. Alright,
So it's the 20 roll.
so 15 again.
15 again.
Can I, as a bonus action, shift again to the wild hunt thing? I want to have my perception really active so that if anyone tries to trip us up, we can dodge.
While it's an invisible mage hand, though, it wouldn't
I know,
be
but I'm
noticeable.
talking about if anyone is trying to, like...
Okay, yeah, I mean, you can do that.
Okay, I'll do that, and I'll keep a perception check there, so I have advantage on that. That's... Alright, so 16 plus
Okay.
7 plus 6.
Cool is a bit.
24 is my active perception while I'm looking around.
Alright, so-
I get trapped.
Cool. Pushed ahead a little bit. It's your turn now, but Jessup is following.
Oh!
1.
1. Okay, so
What's the place handbook?
How long is this track, by the way?
You see?
don't worry about it.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll let you know when you guys have
Fair enough.
who has won.
Size
Alright?
of this table.
So very Ineffective. Are you gonna try and push him harder?
Yeah.
Aye.
D10.
So first we'll do the D10 of movement. D10 extra movement. 5 more. Okay. And then give me an animal handling or a dexterity roll. Okay, you're good. So you pushed him for the extra feet, and Jessup is still ahead of you. Feather Marshal. Epic toad racing music.
10.
10, okay.
Moving bad.
So you are just catching up behind Akul right now in 3rd place. Martum.
Can I use enhance ability in order to help my toad be more strength?
What does enhanceability do?
You can choose like Constitution or Strength or Dex or Charisma. Like there's several of them. You touch them and you give them a magical enhancement that lasts for 1 hour.
What is the enhancement, the nature of the enhancement?
Well, that's the thing. I don't know whether it be Strength or Dex.
Let's say strength, but what happens is just like increase their score?
It gets
or?
an advantage on all strength checks and the carrying capacity doubles.
I would say maybe for the purposes of this race, if you enhance the toad, it'll give you a +2 to your rolls. Is that fair?
Yeah. Sweet. So I'm going to do that.
Aye.
I do that.
I think advantage might be a little too strong, but making the stroke so your toad's muscles contract and expand. You got like a bull toad.
It's called bull strength, isn't
So 13, so that's 15.
15 more for Martum. So that brings you to... So you are neck and neck with Jessup for 1st place right now. Are you going to try and push him for an extra 10 feet?
Do I get my +2 to the
Yes.
pushes as well? Yeah, I will.
Alright, so roll the D10 first to see how much extra movement you get. You're at
9, 11.
11 more. So that'll bring you ahead of him a great deal. You're at 38 right now.
And then 19 for my animal handling check.
So you keep control of the toad. You butt to the side as you round the corner, but you hang on to the toad as you round the corner, moving ahead to 1st place. Perdita, you're trailing behind, but
So,
this is your
I
chance.
see a cool falter, and I send my invisible mage hand just to grab the front leg
Of his toad?
of his toad, see if we can trip it up.
Okay, so give me
I rolled the 1.
give me a check then.
I already did. I rolled the 1.
But
Yeah.
this is for a separate event.
11.
11.
Five.
So
With animal handling, it would be 12. With dex, it would be 12.
alright, so she knocks your toad over. You hit the ground hard. Its heavy toad body rolls over you, and you take a -4 to your next roll.
Okay.
And then your turn to move still.
Yes, okay. I moved far. So 4. Can I do the D10?
Yes.
The D10 thing? Okay, this is probably going to fail as well, so it's going to be very funny when I probably trip over your falling toad. It's only 1 foot.
That's just a 1 extra,
Yeah,
so
1 extra,
so 5.
And then animal handling is a 3.
So
Definitely.
you poop out your toad. He's just exhausted after you push him harder, even though he barely moved at all.
Yeah.
You got a bum toad, it looks like.
I have bumped
So you're in last place right now, and you take a -2 to your next. Well, -5, we'll say, if you.
Okay, -5 is my
Yeah.
next roll.
So then, Jessup.
Alright, hey buddy, you want to push it on this one? It's up to you, we can or not.
We gotta catch up. I can't be in second.
Alright, we'll push it if you want. Alright, that's a 10 for the speed,
Okay.
and then a d10 for the extra movement.
Okay.
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay.
And then do I still get advantage on the animal handling checks I'm speaking to?
Gosh, speak with animals should be pretty helpful for this. So okay.
Yes. Alright.
This time, but after the next one, the advantage wears off.
Okay, 20 for the animal handling.
So you hang on and you jump ahead far into 1st place past Martum. It's
Okay, wait. How far ahead? Because I was pretty much far ahead of him.
he's got about 9 points on you right now. Cool. You're up. You are still holding in 3rd place.
I put my hand on the cloud slicer, and I cast Gust.
Ooh. Okay.
On what?
On the toad?
Well, I'm creating a little funnel of wind to
Push him to victory. Okay,
victory.
I'll give yourself...
Up his ass.
You have that minus.
Well, I was gonna.
So,
That's what I was trying to create.
was advantage? Okay, if you want to do advantage, I was going to give like a straight up plus 10. But advantage works too. So you give yourself your toad advantage on this roll using a gust of... And it pays off.
Yeah.
So 16, so that's...
This is -4, so it's 12. Yeah.
Right.
So 12?
The funniest thing is tiny little dog man with big nose riding a toad.
So, what to you guys is a massive gust of wind, to the gnomes is like a very concentrated little breeze.
Something just fart?
Shoots his toad into second place now. He's catching up to Jessup.
How far away?
He pushes his toad for the limit. He catches up neck and neck with Jessup, but then stumbles once again, giving another -4 to his next roll. It's been anybody's race. It's been a crazy race, coming from behind, shooting ahead, catching right up with first place again, and then tripping on it. Ha-ha! In your face, Javier! You dirty racer! Your toad screams out as you continue on.
Come on, man, do it for love.
That was a cool feather marshal.
How far away are the front leaders from?
Oh, they're pretty far ahead.
Distance.
Like roughly 20 points ahead actually right now.
How many feet is that, spell-wise?
Like, let's say 40.
Okay.
Or, wait, no, 20 still.
Who's in the lead?
Jessup and Akul are tied in the lead, though Akul's toad has stumbled once again after being flung so far.
I want to cast darkness on his toad.
Oh! Perfect, okay.
15-foot radius, I don't think he can see either.
No, so Jessup and Akul's toads and Mardom's toads fall into darkness.
Magic, I think, is the only one.
Okay, remember, I was actively perceiving the 24, so can I help him guide it a little bit with that once we're directing?
No,
Yeah,
I know it's dark.
that's magical darkness, you guys.
And me.
That's assault. Yeah, because you're only
Right there.
4. You're only you're 9
9.
points away, and that's like a 15
Yeah.
size spell.
And it moves with him.
We just say units, I think, at this point.
Inches. We should just say
Inches. Yeah, so it's a 15-inch spell.
Yeah.
Radius.
You were within 9 inches.
Don't like to brag, but you're within 9 inches.
So, and you can still move.
Okay.
And push your toad if you want a little extra. You've got good dex.
5. Let's push the toad out.
Push the toad for an extra
I
D10.
need to go to the bathroom and push the toad out.
Come on, toad! You're whipping his back or whatever. You're going for it.
Oh, 8.
Another 8. That'll actually be a good help.
A dex save, huh?
So you are at 32 inches across the track now.
Animal handling or dex save?
Whichever one is higher.
Dex save, definitely. Oh shit, 12.
12. So you actually stumble as well, taking a -4 to your next
So I
roll.
was trying to get the key.
Yeah, you were distracted.
Get that earlier because I thought it was just out of my hand. My dex was
So,
plus
a
9.
question.
Oh shit. Well, I'm sorry. I should have.
Sorry, my bad.
That's also my bad for not making it clear.
Question, if I cast Bless on us, will I still get to add the D4 to my roll?
I suppose so.
Alright.
You do it first.
Mardum, you're up next though. So
Yeah.
you were enshrouded in darkness, which grants disadvantage on your roll.
There was a big corner
Disadvantage.
coming up as well.
Disadvantage. Because you said advantage was too good. Disadvantage isn't too bad.
It's much worse.
I'm going to cast light, obviously.
Okay, well that'll alleviate the effects of that for you.
Obviously,
Yeah.
it's a 20 foot
light.
and then 20 foot.
Damn it, it does
Let me
like
Does regular
I
light?
think
No,
light-
Light-
it doesn't. Take
Light
that.
will if it's above a second level spell slot. They just looked it up.
Yeah.
If you
Oh,
have a
okay,
second
so-
level spell slot.
Are you gonna use the high spell slot? Okay, so you use a high level light spell that dispels it so you're back to normal
Yeah.
for your racing needs. You're in 3rd place, but it's close.
Okay, so that's 18.
18, super solid roll. Are you gonna push your toad harder?
Yeah. An extra 12.
An extra. Oh. From a
I rolled a
D10?
10 and I get a +2 because I have enhanced ability.
Oh, yes, I forgot about that one. Sorry. So 12 more. Okay.
Yep.
So.
But it was only a 10 for my handling.
Okay, so that's. So Mardum takes a strong lead, but that'll be a -4 on the next roll for pushing too hard and stumbling. But you still have, so it's a -2 actually with the enhanced ability. So let's see. Well, I'm transferring it over to a seat. I ran out of room. Perdita.
Okie dokie. Perdita. I am going to.
I need more chase music. This is really intense.
I'm going to use my.
To be fair, chasing on toads is a really
I would say Feather Marshal is still the closest to you because he just stumbled on his toad.
Yeah,
and it would be if you guys could remember whether you stumbled or not. There's a lot.
This is all music that we're allowed to.
So what I'm going to do is, as I see his toad stumbling, I'm just going to give it a gentle sort of like, so that it's definitely going to fall over next time.
So you're going to try to knock him even further off of the toad. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do an opposed roll on that. Opposed dex.
Opposed dex.
Dex save or no, just dexterity.
Just an opposed dex roll.
Silly music.
16.
Maybe acrobatics.
I have
You beat
18.
me. Yeah. She wins.
Alright, so she knocks your
-8 on my next one.
Let's say -6.
-6.
Just to be,
-6, and then
because I'm so nice.
My,
Your movement.
movement.
D20. Not bad.
Half your
16.
movement.
No, it was my major.
Don't forget your minus
16. Oh, what was my minus?
Minus
5.
five.
So it's
I
11.
don't think the halfling
And then
music is
I'll
quite
try the
right for
10
this.
as well.
We'll just stick with the intense.
Try
intense
pushing it.
bass music.
2. And then dex.
Dex save.
That is 15.
It's another -4 to these gnomes. It's just a bunch of toads stumbling around.
Dex save?
Oh, 15. Never mind, you're good. I'm sorry, I thought it was lower.
Damn.
So, after Perdita is Jessup again.
You're still in dark.
So you are. So Mardum has taken.
My darkness gets dispelled.
Yeah, you got.
So you cast light in it.
everyone.
If it overlapped even a little bit, then my darkness was totally dispelled.
nice.
Yeah, not just the area where you were.
Oh, dang. Well, that's not good for you. And
Wording by raw, unfortunately.
so, Jessup, you notice Mardum has taken a strong lead ahead of you guys.
All right, buddy. This
And-
is up to you.
I've never seen Cynthia race like this before.
It's really ironic because that's my real name, guys.
And you're riding Cynthia the Toad that Javier
Cynthia
and
is my first name.
what's his
Really,
face?
really.
So Jessup, what do you do for
Do
this
you
one?
wanna?
So look at
Buddy, I can bump you up a little bit, but it's up to you. How badly do you want to win?
Let's do this.
All right.
All in.
I cast Blaze on
What's
him.
Eron? A second?
All right. All right. So Blaze, that is 20. Well, yeah, D4. I gotta roll that.
My
All right. So 20.
Cynthia.
20 more.
And we're gonna do the D.
I've had friends that know. Yeah.
Alright, so Jessup quickly catches up to Mardum.
7.
A 7. And not only does Jessup catch up to Mardum,
And
he passes her by.
Wait, hold
17
on.
for the animal handling.
Hold on. How many points did you just
20.
get?
You just did 27.
And I got a 17 from animal handling.
So
For love,
you're
buddy, for love. You can do this.
this is for you, Cynthia!
I would have kicked their ass.
As he rushes ahead.
All Cynthia's are like,
Cool.
Okay,
You're up. You are still in third place, but you still have a solid lead over the other two.
Michael is going to cosplay.
Just because of hopeless.
Alright?
On 3 surrounding
is it
people.
romance to win via toad race? Is it though?
14. For
14.
him, he wants to win. He
And
wants to
then
impress
he is
the
also
woman who
going
chose
to-
Javier. It's the toad's whole reasoning.
Alright, so you are catching up to Mardum now.
Then I'm going to, as a bonus action, cast light in her toad's eyes.
Oh, okay.
Flashing.
I mean, light isn't blind.
I don't
You
know.
can use light as an offensive spell. If
Yeah.
you cast light right in front of their
Disadvantage.
eyes, it does blind, actually.
I think I'm gonna allow it just because it's more fun. It's like Mario Kart. So you cast light right in front of your toad. It goes woo! Makes a horse noise for some reason. And
Well, actually, for light, it has to be on something.
Yeah.
on the toad's nose.
No. If you target an object, and if it's worn or held by a hostile creature, that object has to succeed in a dex save. Like,
Make a dex save.
I don't think you can cast it on a person. I think it has to be on a thing, like a harness or
Okay.
something.
I think that's actually
I don't
right.
know.
It does have to be an object.
You could say person if you want.
Yes. Well, I guess that's true. It does need to be on a thing. Maybe you could.
So the darkness technically. So let's just wing it.
If you target an object held or worn by a hostile creature, that creature must succeed on a dex saving throw. Yeah.
So which object, and then is it dex or animal handling like we've been doing, or is it just dex?
Either whichever one's higher.
I'm pretty
Dex
sure my
save for the
animal
toad.
handling wins.
Yeah, it was will be high.
Let's see if it does the job and blinds the rider, I guess.
Oh, that one.
Ooh, that's a 1. So blinding light right in front of you,
Oh, fun.
coming from your
This is
gloves or something, I
Let
suppose.
me
or
tell
this.
you.
Oh God! So that'll be a minus. I'm just making these up as I go. So minus.
Disadvantage on save.
Well, okay. Can I not see, or can the frog not see? 'Cause this is
You
an
cannot
important
see.
distinction.
I guess you cannot see.
Okay.
So you
So
might
it wouldn't
hit the
be-
wall or something.
Because you're
You're steering.
True. But the frog is sentient. We've established.
So I would say from being blinded, -5.
Okay. So it could be a -7.
Right, and so that's a cool. Are you going to try and push your frog for another D10?
Oh,
7 more, bringing you right next to Martum. You're neck and neck with her.
with the bless still apply?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the one. Oh, 219.
You keep very good control over your toad as you round the corner expertly.
Plus is a D4, yeah.
Martum, you're up.
I didn't realize that bless was advantage.
I thought it was +2 or something.
It's a D4, I
Oh,
thought.
D4, not advantage.
You roll a d4.
okay.
Bless.
Oh, okay. Well, we need to do that.
We got 2 19s anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but you rolled advantage. One of them could have been
No, but
They're
they
both
were
19s, so it's fine.
I guess that's.
like, yes.
Pick it
So
up.
19
Up to bid, I
plus
guess.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
You roll
It
it.
doesn't matter.
Alright. So I guess we'll do that for. Bless is still active next round, right? Alright. Martum,
That's my
you have been blinded by the
turn.
light. Oh, a cool feather. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. When I transferred it over, I put you in the wrong spot. Okay, there we go. You're in the right spot now.
That's good. I need more time to figure out what
So
I'm
Feather Marshal, what do you do?
Do you have dispel magic?
I cast darkness on him again.
Alright, darkness
So she's just gonna
envelops envelops Jessup once again.
And then I run.
Okay, go for it.
Oh yeah. 19.
19, solid roll for Feather Marshal.
And the d10 to try and push it. Ooh, 1.
1, okay.
And then
High risk, low reward.
and then a dex save.
Yep.
Oh, fuck's sake. 12.
12, so he does stumble, so that is the -4 continues.
Oh, I still had the minus. I had a -6 on this one as well. So.
Oh, so -6 from what I have here, so.
And then another -4 next round.
Okay, so you are in
That's
1,
pretty
2,
sure.
3, 4th place right now.
Me? Yeah.
You're still pretty far behind the other ones, though. You've been lagging. But you have put darkness over Jessup
Can I
once
get
again.
off this toad and run, please?
Let's see, so then it goes to Martum.
Okay, so
Suffering from a light attack.
yeah. So question: can I use like? I have 2 things I want to do. Can I use Lesser Restoration to unblind myself?
Well,
Or
it's
does
just
it
for that
have to
round,
be-
isn't it? It's just for that round, I think. The flash.
Just a flash. So
Yeah.
the light is fine, but I'm no longer blinded.
Well, your first turn after that, I think you thingy, and then you're fine after that. I think. I don't know. It's just
I have no idea because light is generally not offensive, though. It doesn't
I think it would,
Your call.
I don't know. I'm asking.
with lesser restoration, fix it.
Well, okay. So the question is, will light continue to be blinding, or is it because there's a sudden light? I was blinded, but my eyes adjust. Basically, you know, like the kind of
I think
stepping out
more
into the
that way,
sunlight.
but,
I don't know. This is a complicated situation.
I think a sudden blinding, so you run around, you're blind.
I think that works. Like a flashlight bulb or something.
Because right now it's just creating bright light
How far are these two
within
away
20
from me?
feet.
They're about 6 inches behind.
So her light spell that she cast earlier is still active. So does the darkness not put that light
Well,
out?
she cast the light spell. I don't know.
She
on
cast the light
something.
spell on herself to dispel the darkness.
Right.
Yes. So he just cast darkness again. So does it dispel both of the light?
That's-
If they're not that far away from me, they're within the effect of the darkness.
I'd say, yeah, darkness dispels the light, maybe.
So
Wait, hold on, you
are in
recast
effect of
darkness?
Yeah, he did.
So you're in the effect of darkness.
It's like a fucking strobe light.
Never gonna see
What's the
right.
saving throw to avoid seizure?
Strobe light.
Marta completely believes she's now blind. There's a bright flashlight and now
would,
it's dark
actually.
and I am blind. Holy shit.
Oh boy.
Cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I didn't say
She said cool.
I said cool. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You said we're neck and neck, like close enough to touch?
Pretty close, about 6 inches. Though Marta and Akul are neck and neck. Yes, you guys are right next to each other.
So like close enough to touch?
But you can't see
Oh,
them.
right, that's right.
He's gonna attack him.
I'm strongly considering it. I don't actually have to see you in order to touch you.
Well,
Yeah,
remember that
disadvantage.
5 feet would be maybe, yes? And if we're 5 inches or 6 inches.
No. We're
You
6
two are
inches
actually
from
on.
there.
You're both actually at 70 right now.
So you're right next to each other.
Yeah, you're next to each other.
Within 5 feet. Mathematically. Raw. For purposes.
Oh man, I have.
Ankle tap. Cross the line again.
Stab his toad.
Well, I don't want to
Polymorph.
hurt. Okay, that's the thing. I don't want to hurt the toads because they didn't do anything wrong.
His toads are orange.
They didn't do nothing wrong.
Javier's done a lot wrong.
They didn't do nothing wrong. I'm going to cast Dispel Magic
Okay, fair enough.
at the 3rd level.
So,
My goal is to
All
see.
squash our toads.
My goal is to see. Do we actually? What level of magic does it?
would that end the race?
Sophia! And what's the guy's name?
Javier.
Javier. Yeah, we
Well,
did.
no, because it's 124.
Oh, Jesus.
The range is 120 feet for this.
Well, that's range.
Yeah, but
What's
it's right,
the
it's not on the
radius?
thing.
Okay, it will work, but you will not get the benefit of the rest
Of the what?
from the gnomes.
Well, we out the way though.
Killing the toads.
Oh yeah, you're
Sure.
killing their toads.
Are me and her out the way of that spell then?
It said it's 120 feet.
So
Well, no, that's the
120
range.
inches.
It doesn't.
That's
That's for her to cast at something. What's the...
Yeah. It's
Oh, you have to
on
target
one
an
thing.
effect.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to target an effect, don't you?
Try to target the darkness.
You can choose a creature, object, or magical effect.
So you can make one of them big
So target the
again.
darkness.
I can.
Or make whoever's winning big and get him out the race.
But they might squash all of you. Understand you're the size of turrets. There could be a TV.
I.
Like, you bastard.
Roll to significant weight.
Boot her out there.
Just a feet.
I target myself.
Okay.
Any spell 3rd level or lower on me ends. Any spell 4th or above, I can make a check against it. So, for example, like darkness, light, that kind of thing, will end if it's
No, don't cast it on you, because then you're doing the shrink thing. Cast it on the darkness,
No.
Yeah, what is shrinking a particular spell, or is that polymorph?
Large views.
That just takes you down.
What
to
level's
five,
larger
then.
in larger groups?
Yeah, but for,
Second level.
but for them to be able to do 5 of us at once, it's got to be a higher level spell slot.
It's got to be at least 5th or 6th level.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm banking on.
Okay, so I guess roll it to see if you dispel the sizing.
Okay, but the light and the dark / stuff will be gone.
Because
Yeah,
darkness is unique.
Any magical
That's true.
effect.
And you need to pick that magical effect then. Or you, but then the darkness won't stop if you cast it on you.
I got you, cuz. Bullshit.
The light will go away if you cast it on you.
Well, the light's already gone because the darkness is gone. Okay, well, I'll pick you in darkness because I'm enjoying the Toad Race and I don't want it to end.
Alright, so you're ending that?
Yep.
Alright, so the darkness is lifted up.
Which
and
means now that I'm
you can-
not at a
You're not at a
blind
disadvantage. Did you
whatever.
stumble on your toad, though?
Yeah, I have at
So you have
-2.
Okay, -2. That was a lot of discussion to get to that point.
It's cool.
You don't move at all.
0.
Yeah, oh man.
A 0, okay,
Zero.
so
How did you roll
Martum's
that?
toad basically.
2. And I got a -2.
Okay.
So then after Martum is
Here, I'll push mine real quick.
Perdita. Oh, push it, okay. Push it real good.
3. Plus 2 is 5.
Come on, Cynthia, you're a strong, independent toad woman.
19 to save.
I mean, you're good. So you pushed ahead. You are in second place right behind Jessup.
Alright. What is
Hey, bud.
that toad's name? Hey.
Guess what?
Clarence.
You know the whole darkness thing? I'm the one who got rid of it.
Nice.
Boot to the face.
Hey, Jessup's the only one who hasn't taken any offensive measures against anybody else.
You don't know I've been doing it either. I'm miles
And-
behind.
It would
I'm pretty
be
sure
Feather
we know
Marshal.
that it's you,
say anything.
Feather.
I know
We know it's
that
you, Feather.
None of you have actually ever seen me do darkness.
Yes, but you've talked
Yeah,
about it.
but you're the Shadow
with me.
King. Come on, we know that you're the one doing darkness.
let's-
When we fought the Germans in the 3.
Oh, yeah,
He
yeah.
was with me, yeah. No,
He's not even there anymore.
Okay, so,
it's just random darkness popping up.
You've talked about it so much.
anytime now.
You have actually spoken about it.
Perdita.
I was lying.
Okay. He's close to me. I can see I'm not gonna win this. So I'm just gonna have some fun. I'm gonna have a mage hand up, and I'm gonna have a mage hand stick a finger up his nose.
Alright.
Okay. And just have it keep the finger up his nose, like just like that.
Alright.
And then I rolled a 7, and that's cool. Me and my toad are just chilling in the back. Everybody's like fucking going crazy. I'm taking
I'm
this.
just taking it as a nice little leisurely toad
Yeah.
walk.
I'm taking this as a chance to do exactly what the Queen told me to do and observe.
Huh, they seem to really like casting spells on each other.
Yeah, and
Competitive.
Spells.
very competitive. So I'm just chilling at the back watching this.
Alright, fair enough. Yes up.
Yes. Alright. Alright, buddy. Hey, what's your name, by the way, while we're busy driving? I know Cynthia and your friend there.
Claire Hence is my name.
Your name is Clarence. Alright. It's a 12 for our movement.
Okay.
And then we'll do the D10s to push him a bit. He's getting tired now. It's an 8. So it's
8 more?
20 total. And I'll do my animal handling check. We stumbled this time. It's 12. I guess we stumbled there.
12? Okay, you do stumble, so that's -4 on the next one. You are so close to the finish line, though. As you stumble, it becomes all the more painful. Come on, Clarence, get up! We're almost there!
Come on, buddy. You can do this.
Cool.
Show us, boss.
You fall into the 3rd place, but you're not far behind Martum. Just 2 perfect rolls, and you'll have this. For not meant to be.
This little wave in the tablecloth.
7. Plus, no, there's no plus.
Plus, okay,
7.
so 4.
And I guess I'm gonna push it.
Are you gonna do like a gust or something, or?
The gust I think was only once per day.
Oh, clouds like that, yeah.
One.
One more?
No, just
One more movement.
animal.
And the animal handling.
You're still good
But
though.
what I'm going to do is I'm going to cast Control Weather just before the finish line. Make it fucking pour and put a wind coming.
Okay, so anyone that is past the 95 point then will suffer a full -10 due to a raging storm a few inches wide blowing through the track.
How do you
So
control weather?
you're currently at 82.
Sword, a power slicer that has the 8th level spell control weather.
That is.
Jessup's at 96 right now.
What?
Yeah.
No, I said I placed it just before, so the gust of wind is.
I know, I'm saying it's going to hit him next round.
Okay.
If when he tries to go, he's going to suffer like a full -14. Let's see, Mardum.
No, feather.
Cool just went, so Feather goes, because I did not even notice my own note about that.
Am I like 60 inches away from the finish line?
You're pretty far away, yeah. You're about 50.
50? I shadow step to the finish line. Just me.
Okay.
And I go, I won!
I'm pretty sure the toad has to cross. I yell into the
Yeah,
gale
I just
force
start
winds.
walking away.
Alright, so roll for your toad with
I just start
disadvantage.
walking away.
You just stepped into the storm.
You did just step into the
I
storm.
love storms. 6, disadvantage.
Yeah.
Oh, crit.
So 6.
-4 is 2.
Okay, so Feather Marshal's toad crawls forward a little bit and just plops
Shut
down.
up. You can stop if you want to. The weather's horrible over here.
You are at risk of being blown right down the track again. So what would that be, like a dexterity check, I guess? Yeah, so dex check.
Feather Marshal's favorite enemy.
13.
13 is not high enough to keep you from being blown away.
Oh, what is it? It's the storm.
Let's see, if it is
Powerful.
more than 10, you smack into Jessup and his toad. If it is less than 10, you...
It's when we're fighting. If we can blow people away, what the fuck,
My
man?
active perception still going there?
It's over 10. Which, I don't even remember. Okay, I will do it again.
Smack into Jessup and you said that more than 10.
More than 10. He's flying right back toward Akul's toad. No, Mardum hasn't gone yet
Mardum has not gone yet.
this round.
Nope.
Okay.
So you're actually in second.
Oh, okay.
And then, Mardum.
All right. 21.
21. So you...
Right.
Okay, you are tied with Jessup right
I'm
now.
gonna push
Epic. So, fight.
5 more.
5 more. But you're suffering from the storm, though, now.
Okay.
So you are kind of stuck at the 96 there until the next round.
Okay.
Okay, and then it goes to Perdita.
Way in the back.
So Jessup and I are both at 96.
Neck and neck, but this
chilling.
storm is raging. Your toads are struggling to gain even a single step further.
8.
I
8.
really love these pink guys. This is the best.
Hanging pretty far back, just watching this all play out. It goes to Jessup now. So you stumbled, and you suffering from a storm.
Yes, I did.
Minus 14 cumulative to your roll.
What?
Yeah, it's kind of a thing that happened.
Can I try and inspire the toad a little bit here? Because I can speak to him.
No, that's...
Come on.
No, that's you're at the finish line, but there is an 8th level storm raging.
Alright, come on, that puts me. Well, it's a 13, so that's -1.
-1, okay, so
Alright, and we'll.
place?
you're pushed back
Oh,
a
yeah,
small
the
bit.
blitz, hold on. So that's
3 forward.
17, so 3 forward. Okay,
So
we're gonna
3
try
forward.
pushing. Plus another 8.
Plus another 8,
11.
putting Jessup and Clarence.
And my animal handling chip is a
Natural
natural 20.
Oh,
So
Takes it
Jessup and
drifting.
Clarence pushing through the storm. Come on, Clarence! Come on, Clarence! I can do it! And pushes himself over the finish line.
Standing there looking at them.
Toad racing Too Fast, Too Furious is complete. As you begin to fade back to sleep, all of you, you can hear Clarence saying, or you can hear Cynthia saying, "Wow, Clarence, I didn't know you could race like that. It's because you inspire me, Cynthia.
Screw you.
Javier would never." And with the drama unfolding, our heroes awaken at the campsite, fully fleshed out with all the benefits of a long rest and no longer any cloudiness or.
And we look down and there's 2 toads.
Fucking
Humping.
toad fuck.
Yeah, there's some toad love in the air tonight, and that is put on full display for all of you to enjoy.
So now we got the rest.
As-
Use all my key points.
As you continue to make your way through the shifting fields of the Feywild. I think that is a good stopping point there.
Yay!
So-
I really enjoyed it.
Toad racing, love, cheating and betrayal, all this and more on this time and next time for Dice, Nerds, and Nagas.
Remember, you can check us out on audio on any sort of podcast platforms available, I believe. We should have more out all the time.
We're there for you.
We are.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.